Actually, I pity for my brothers and my sisters that lives in certain part of Africa right now who are living in a country without their land and who are living and their land has been taken from them ever since the Dutch people, the Western countries set their foot into certain part of Africa, which is South Africa. Actually, I really pity for you people. I don't know how you guys are coping over there, coping without land. How are you going to be rich? How are you going to establish and build your infrastructure if you have no land? And if your land has been taken away from you forcefully by the people who took it as their birthright to keep claiming whatever they want in Africa. It's time for us, we Africans, to wake up. We just have to realize and take back what rightfully belongs to us and do for ourselves what is really necessary for us to do for ourselves. So, my brothers and sisters who are living in the certain part of Africa, you just have to wake up and you just have to start realizing to work together as one, because our major problem with black people, and one thing that the colonialists, that is the imperializer, who are the Western countries, one thing that they have succeeded in putting black people into is what I call self-hatred into self-destruction. They have kind of like programmed us systematically and economically in order for us to see ourselves as competitor and in order for us to keep seeing ourselves against ourselves. My fellow brothers and sisters in southern part of Africa, here I am in Nigeria, western part of Africa. I am really sorry for you guys over there. I don't really know how you guys are coping over there without land, because right here in Nigeria, I know that the colonialists, which is also the Western countries here in Nigeria, has taken over the Nigerian economy. Our government is like a puppet government to them, and our oil is being taken away from us. We have crude oil and other valuable mineral resources here in Nigeria, but it's been taken away from us by these same colonialists, these same thieves that is also in South Africa stealing from you people too. They have taken away our oil, and ever since 1963 that the Nigerian crude oil was discovered, Nigeria hasn't benefited anything from the Nigerian oil. It's always been looted and been taken away from Nigeria. And any government or any president that comes into power, or any administration that comes into power here in Nigeria, that even wants to speak about the oil, about how to build a better refinery to make the oil to be beneficial to the Nigerian people, is either has always been getting assassinated or being overthrown, or the Western countries are going to pay the news media, the journalists to journalize false accusation against the leader so that the people can revolt against the leader. And these people that are revolting against the leader are also going to be paid by the same Western countries who are still looting the oil. So they will revolt against the good leader and throw him out of power, turn him into a bad person so that he can be thrown out of the power. So I can't go to South Africa now and ask you about where is your land. No, because if I ask you that, I will also be asking myself, where is our oil, our crude oil? Because the same way the Western countries have succeeded in taking away your land, that's the same way they have also succeeded in taking away our crude oil. Because assuming if not for the crude oil that we had and they have taken that away, maybe maybe they could have also come for our land too, just the way they come for your land. So all I'm trying to say is that it's time for we Africans to wake up. Don't see yourself as above each other, because I have noticed that a lot of South African citizens over there are kind of like seeing themselves above every other African country. It's not fair at all, because there's much more money flowing in Nigeria than in South Africa. I'm not trying to say that we are bigger than Nobody's bigger than anybody. Africa is the same. All the states in Africa, we are all the same. We all have one common enemy, Our enemy is your enemy. My enemy is your enemy. So we have to unite together and see ourselves equally and work together in order for us to fight for our freedom and fight for our liberation. If you truly want Africa to be free and you're watching me right now, you watch me to this extent, please subscribe or follow me for more. Thank you.